Welcome, and thank you for joining me on the mat today. Today's class, we are going to be challenging our balance as well as taking a little bit of strength in our legs. So for today's class, depending on your balance as well as the flexibility in the back of your legs, you may want a block and or a chair, just as something that can help bring the ground a little bit closer to you, as well as potentially provide you a little bit more stability. We are going to start in a standing position. So bring your feet about hip distance apart. Press through the feet. Inhale, reach the arms up, grow tall. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Let's take 2 more of these deep breaths. Get us centered. Reach up, grow tall. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. We're going to reach up again. This time we're going to bring a little bit of side bend in. We're going to be doing a couple vinyasa flows, so we want to bring some of that flexibility into our back as well. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the other side. Inhale, reach. Let's add a twist. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Good. Inhale, reach up, grow tall. If you're not already at the top of your mat, bring your feet there. And we're going to exhale, fold forward. Let everything hang loose. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, let it go. Deep bend in the knees, plant your hands. Step or hop it back to your high plank. Belly button tucks in. And then exhale, slowly lower to the earth. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, press back, down dog. You can adjust your feet if you need it. Chest reaches towards the thighs. So here's where you may want to bring in your block or your chair. So you can always set your knees down, bring them to the top of your mat. And I'll show you both options here. So we're going to start with stepping our right foot forward. And then if your hands are struggling already to reach the earth, bring them to your block. Your block has got 3 different levels. Or bring your hands to your chair. And then I'll just demonstrate with the block. So we're going to bring all of this weight into our right leg. Press up through this right leg. Lift the left foot off the floor. This is our warrior 3. Straighten that right leg as much as possible. But feel free to leave a little bit of bend into it. And then we're going to bend and straighten. Just one more. Bend and straighten. Hold there. Keeping the weight in this right leg bend. Bring that left foot all the way to the earth. Plant the hands. Step back. Down dog. Let's take that all on the left side. So step that left foot forward. And again, if you needed the block on the right, chances are you will likely want it on your left as well. Weight into the front leg. Lift up the right leg. Bend. Straighten. And again, bend. Straighten. Hold here. Really bend into that left leg. Slowly bring your right leg to the earth. Plant your hands. You can set that block off to the side. Step back. Down dog. Chest back to the thigh. High up onto the toes. Bend into the knees. Step or hop up to the top of your mat. Forward fold. If your chair is in the way, you're welcome to step back or push it away from you. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, let it go. And then inhale, rise all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale, heart center. We're going to stay standing for the next couple movements. So, for this next one, if you need a little bit of stability, bring your chair over to the side. And we're gonna start with our weight in our right leg. So we want the chair on our right side. So it is there if you need it. If you don't, welcome to take your hands to your hips. We're gonna send this left foot forward. Start with the toes on the earth and then lift them up. We're gonna bend into this right knee. So the left toe touch down, straighten, flex the foot, send it through. Point the toes, bend and straighten, flex, bring it through. So for today's class, we're only going to do a set of 3. So that means we've got 1 more on this side. Last one, send it to the back, lift up, flex, bring it down, take a little walk. Now, if you needed the chair on that side, welcome to keep the chair where it is and just turn around so we can bring all of that weight into the left. So again, send the right foot forward, toes to the earth, lift up, bend and tap, and flex through. Again, only 3 sets today. One more. Bring it to the earth, take a little walk. Now next we're going to come into our tree pose. I'm going to turn and face this way so you can see me properly. You can leave your chair where it was. If you needed your chair for a little bend and tap, you will likely need it for this guy as well. We're going to hold this tree pose for 20 to 30 seconds here. You can also grab your block as well, and I'll show you that option in just a moment. So again, starting with all of our weight in our right leg, we're going to kickstand the left foot and turn that hip out to the side. Now, your tree pose is welcome to stay exactly like this with your toes on the earth. If you're feeling up for it, but you're not quite stable, bring this block in beside you and kickstand the foot on the block. This will get you used to the idea of raising your foot a little higher off the floor. If you'd like to challenge your balance, take that foot off the floor. You can then bring your foot to your ankle, perhaps a little bit higher on the calf. Now your foot can go at your knee if that is as high as it'll go. Just be careful, don't put too much pressure in when you're pressing your foot and your leg towards one another. You can also take your foot all the way up to your thigh. So wherever it is today, just hold there, pressing your foot and your leg together. If you need the chair, it's right beside you. Your hands can stay at your hips, bring them to heart center, or perhaps you can challenge your balance further, take your hands up. Now your gaze is really important as well. The higher you lift your gaze, the harder it's going to be to balance. So perhaps if you find you're wobbling too much, lower your gaze to about 2 or 3 meters in front of you and find something to focus on that isn't moving. That'll help you stay grounded. All right, I think we spend enough time on that right leg. Let's switch it up. Take a little walk in between. I'm just going to move away from my chair. And then same thing. Now your right leg and your left leg may need something different. So just honor that. Take a moment, set up, feel out where your balance is today. And know that your balance may be different from day to day. So really press into the left leg in the earth. Right leg presses into your left leg. Left leg presses into your right. Again, challenge your balance perhaps. Take your hands wherever you'd like. And I also forgot to remind you, belly button tucks in. It'll help you grow tall. Still breathing in and out. And relax. Take a little walk. Plant your feet back on the earth. Let's take 3 deep breaths to finish us off today. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale. And one more. Relax those shoulders down away from the ears. Perhaps give your head a little nod side to side. And I thank you for joining me on the mat today. I hope to see you again soon. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.